How's it going, guys? Gaz here, outside Anfield. Just seen Man United get the draw against Liverpool, 0-0 in the end. And I tell you what, after all we've heard from the media in the past few weeks about how amazing Liverpool are and how this gegenpressing style of football is the new way to do things and they're going to tear United to pieces, we didn't really see much of that, did we? I know that we weren't great either, but I thought Liverpool weren't great either. In fact, that game was a game lacking in an awful lot of quality, genuinely. Both teams, considering some of the players that we saw out there, were very, very poor. Let's start on negatives for Man United, shall we? Just to get them out the way. Zlatan Ibrahimovic didn't have a great game today. We can let him off. He can have bad games now and then. Paul Pogba, let's face it, so far at Man United, hasn't proven his price tag, but it's still early days. It's a very long season, and I'm sure that he is going to prove himself. But today, I don't think he was creating too much when he was pushed up quite far up the field, and I don't think he did anywhere near as much as someone like Juan Mata would have done in that position. I think we really missed him today. People call him a slow player, and yeah, in terms of pure sprint speed and pace, he is a slow player, but when he's on the ball, moving the ball about, he's actually quite fast, and he speeds up our attacking play. I think we could have done with Juan Mata today, but let's go on to positives and players that played really well for United. I thought Ander Herrera had a great game, completely bossed it today, and David De Gea in goal was brilliant. In terms of the tactics that we really went into this game, it was almost, you want to call it a typical Jose Mourinho game, really. He came here for the draw. That is what he did. He's come here in a big game and just thought, let's shut these up, maybe try and snatch something, get the 0-0. And that's exactly what we did, but it seemed like we'd come to set up to defend against an onslaught of attack that never came. So it almost got to the point in the first half where we had so much of the ball, but didn't have the right attacking mentality to actually put it in the net or create enough chances. But I did think we controlled the first half quite well and give us enough of a platform in the second half to go at them and maybe snatch one. Unfortunately, we didn't. I don't think we performed too well in the second half at all. I think Liverpool were probably the better team in that second half, but a 0-0 draw is a very fair result. And like I say, I just think both teams, there was a severe lack of quality from both of them. But at the end of the day, out here now, I think I'll take that draw, and I think I'll be very happy with it. I don't know about you guys, and maybe that's me being a little bit too negative, but throughout the season, in these big games, the draws add up. What we've got to focus on now is make sure we're beating all of those smaller teams. And the game against Chelsea on the weekend is going to be absolutely huge, because I said before these two games, I said we want to be getting 4 from these after we drop points at Stoke. And I think we could really do a beat in Chelsea now. So let's hope we actually go at them and don't go and play this defensive sort of minded football. I don't mind it too much away from home, but I think we need to get the win against Chelsea. It's that simple. Man of the match, I've already said him, I've already mentioned him, Ander Herrera, it's got to be. I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree, and if it's not going to be him, it's got to be the other Spaniard, on it, David De Gea. But the main thing to take from this game for me is that Juan Mata needs to start for Man United. Guys, get in your comments below, give me your opinions, tell me if you agree with me, tell me if you disagree with me. Yeah, we've got loads of fan cams coming, loads of opinion from loads of United fans as well. It's all on the way. Stay tuned. See you in a bit.